Good morning. It's Paula with Paulalovespaper here with my latest journal. Please excuse the background noise. I'm trying to cover up traffic with some copy-free music, and I hope it's not too loud. Here's the tassel. It has vintage buttons, 2 of them. It has a little pendant that I made with the picture of Jesus, a cross, some cross beads, and a handmade large bead, some charms, and it's being held closed with this. Well, it's not, you don't really have to have this, it's just really to look better, with a little belt. And it's called My Walk with Jesus. It's 100 pages, double-sided. It has lots of vintage antique ephemera inside. Here's the little charm you can put your own picture in. And this will come out if you want to change the name or put something else in it. There's the binding. I didn't mean for it to be so, what they call gator mouth, but it ended up happening. And it's 3 signatures, and it has some just writing paper, and it has some sheets from like Shabby Dabby Doodah and Amity Bloom, their kits, and others. Here's some antique buttons, which I thought were really pretty. I found a set of those at an antique store, and I got like 30 of these. You know, it's really pretty. Here's a charm. This is Christian fabric. It's a fabric covered book with some batting underneath to soften it a little bit. And it is definitely made for writing. You'll see a lot of writing space. Here's a little bag pocket with some tags if you wanted to tag some of the pages, and some more of the ephemera if you wanted to add it. Just in case there's something more you wanted to add. Closes up. A lot of papers put in the pockets for writing on. Postcard, you can write on the back. A little flippy book. And I'll put everything back after I get done, so you don't have to waste time watching me put stuff back. This is from a book, Christian book. I thought it was beautiful. This is a kit from Etsy, Christian kit. Some writing space, little lace. More writing space, that's a tag, or a flippy, sorry. A fabric flip. Another little flippy with writing space, writing paper. This is a vintage postcard. There's not a date on it. It's Brazil. And again, you can take out any of the ephemera, of course, and add your own pictures or notes, things like that. Writing paper. This is from another Christian book, I think like a prayer book or study book. This is vintage, probably, I think the lady said it was from the 50s, so mid-century. Wallpaper edging. A flip. Envelope with a tag inside for writing. fabric sewn on little tag, page, flip. Sorry, when the camera's on, I lose my ability to know what things are called. Little writing spaces. This again is more writing paper, and this is a vintage calling card. The person's name, I think it's aged. That's why it's that color. This is a little, it's kind of like fabric flower, I believe it probably was. Originally, it's been, you know, squished down over time. That's from an antique store. This is 4 vintage laces I bought in a package at an antique store. Vintage photograph. I just thought it was beautiful, mommy and her baby. And journal card. Lace. Center of the signature has these little tags. It's a writing tag. Journal card. I don't need this much, but this opens up and has tags inside, which you can, you know, take out and change. I thought that was a beautiful picture, and it went well with this page opposite. This is just writing paper, clipped on. It's a coffee dyed clocks, stamped. It's all just for writing on. More paper, pocket, more writing space. Little pocket, tags, little writing space. This signature is crooked. It's a homemade journal, so it's not going to be perfect. I mean, I wish it wasn't crooked, but it doesn't really show unless you're looking for it. I just want to let you know. It's another page out of the Christian book. I just love this book. This is a vintage cigarette card. Glenda Farrell, an actress. Several movies there. This is not vintage. This is a cluster or, you know, just sewn paper. This is not vintage. That strip, the one was an actual vintage antique wallpaper. This is a writing card. And you can put something in here if you want, but I just have it closed. Stationery paper, I think it's so pretty. It has a bookmark you can put in if you'd like to save a page. Lace inside. Book on hats. I thought that was pretty. Writing space. Pockets. Where's, oh, there it goes. More writing space. Cards stuck in there. More pockets. Book page. writing paper, more copy dyed paper, writing paper, this is a vintage yearbook page. It had a lot of writing on the back and it's got a really unique feel to it. I really liked. Sorry, that music's getting louder. Vintage book page about the Bible. A couple of pictures in a album, old album. Stamps. I bought a pack of big album of stamps at a thrift store, and I just pulled some and put them on there. I thought they were pretty. In all different countries. Tag with writing paper. Another vintage button. Just a little holder for some papers. Pretty. I thought it went well with this. Vintage postcard. Angel. More writing paper. Center of the signature. Journal card. Writing paper. Some more of that vintage lace. Got it at the antique store. I'm not sure how old it is, but it was at the antique store and it had that smell that you knew it was old. And some more writing space. Thought that went well with this book page. I cut out to make into a pocket. I haven't taken that out since I put it in. More writing space. I believe I had these smaller like pieces of paper in there. That's like the back, so I put these cards on to kind of look better than just the partial piece of paper sticking out. More writing paper. I love that picture. This is writing paper inside. And it opens, it just opens up. Thought this was really pretty. Beautiful. More about roses. Writing page. Again, just something to use part of that small sheet of paper. Edge strip. Belly band with writing paper. You can put more things in here as well. Thought I had something in there, but I guess not. It's the other side of that book on hats. My book, Victoria. I thought it was pretty. Here's another bookmarker. The last signature. Just for journaling. Or putting your own pictures and stuff in. You can take these little things out, of course. Some lace. Some more writing space. From a book. It's a vintage piece from a magazine, I believe. very old, very fragile. I did not put the rusted paper clips. I had a customer told me that she was afraid of tetanus, so I didn't put any in, but if I do, I would let you know that it has it, and then you could switch it out for a different paper clip or do something else with it if you're nervous about that, which I do understand. I had actually not thought about it. A paper bag pocket, another flip, and actually there could be more stuff in here. I just put this in, but you could put stuff in the other pocket as well. In there. Another page from a book. Another pocket with writing space. Says it's big. She's a big girl. Writing space. Pocket with paper for writing. Oops, I'm all crooked. It's a copy of a vintage needlework. I think it was my great-grandmother's. It came in a chest full of lots of different things like that. I actually have another page in here is something else that was in there. Just writing space. It's an envelope. Put something in. And cards and a little doily. Center of the third and last signature. This is a vintage, I believe it's not a hanky, it's a napkin. There was like 6 of them, so I believe it's a napkin. This is envelope. I just put this in there. You can, take that out and put something you want in there. But it's a window envelope, altered. This is the other side of that pink envelope, so I just put that on and make it look a little better. Writing space. Paper for writing. It's a large pocket. Writing space. I'll put that back in a minute. This is from a magazine or a book. I made a pocket out of it. Is there something in there? Okay, yeah. This is a page from a Thomas Kincaid book. A little writing tablet. They call it matchbook tablet. Tag. Another pocket, it's empty. Comes out. This is a vintage book page. So is this. This is from a vintage cookbook and a vintage songbook. This is from an envelope, altered envelope, and this does come out, this picture, if you want to put something else in there. The back of it, tag. This is a vintage button. Thought it was pretty. Coming to the end. This is a little booklet I just made, just put in the back, and some papers from a prayer workbook. And the little booklet here. This is a little removable bow. It's not used. It's not a used hair bow. I wouldn't do that to you. And there's nothing in that right now. I actually was hoping this would fit in there, but it doesn't, so I just laid it in. Sorry about that music getting louder and louder. I'll have to leave it to you to adjust the volume to a comfortable level for you. As I put in the description in Etsy, it's definitely a writing journal. Lots and lots of space. And then you could put one of the tags in there that I included and glue on the edge if you want to do like a prayer list. You can put it on here and then list your prayers or your gratitudes or whatever, and you'd have a little tab on it so you would know where it was, or you could use your place marker. I think that's really pretty. Both of them. Everything goes in pretty easily. I thought that went really well there. Guess I'm just sticking in here. Might want to move that somewhere else. I thought that was a beautiful picture. Maybe in the garden the night before. The day. This is fabric flip. And that's her. My walk with Jesus. I've been wanting to do a Bible journaling book for a long time. Study, prayer, grateful. I mean, I have one that I use. This is for someone else to use. And again, she's pretty big, but it does lay flat for the most part. Oh, there's the back. There's not a lot on the back. This is removable. You can just unclip it right here. And I ship her out. I put her in a big plastic bag so she doesn't get wet in case there's some rain on the way. And she's a little over 3 pounds with the box. So the shipping is, you know, it's not going to be really, really cheap because she is heavy and big. All right, you can find her on in my Etsy shop. Paulalovespaper. Thank you so much. Bye.